In this video, I'm going to quickly explain the changes coming to 401ks and IRAs in 2026. If you are looking to reach financial freedom and retire comfortably, then you need to be familiar with these changes, whether you're in your 20s, 30s, or even your 50s and above. By the way, my name is Brian. I'm a former investment banker with a Master of Science in Finance, and my goal is to help you grow your net worth and invest with confidence. So let's start with contributions. This is the amount of money that you're allowed to contribute into your 401k and IRA accounts every year. For 401k accounts, the 2025 contribution limit was $23,500, and that will be increasing in 2026 to a total of $24,000 or $2,000 per month. So if you're looking to max out your 401k next year, that's the amount that you're going to need to set your contributions to every month. Now, I know not everyone is able to contribute that much every month, but it's a really good goal to work up to over time. Over a 40-year career, assuming that your investments are growing around 8% a year and you're putting in $2,000 per month on average, this will grow to a total of $6,714,744.96, even though you put in less than $1 million over that entire time frame. Now, let's say that you're not able to do the full $2,000 per month, and let's say you do half of that at $1,000 per month. In this case, you would contribute about $480,000 over that 40-year period, and you would still be left with $3.3 million. And at $500 per month, you would still have $1.7 million while only putting in $240,000 over that 40-year period. The reason I'm sharing all these examples with you is because I really want to drive the point home of how important contributing to a 401k can be, especially with combined the power of compound interest, and keeping in mind that these investments can be completely tax-free depending on how your contributions are made. Now, if you're already contributing to a 401k and you want to work on the performance of your portfolio, I highly recommend that you check out this video here where I walked through in detail how I approach picking the best investments for a 401k account. All right, so change number 2 coming to 401ks and IRAs in 2026 are the contribution limits for IRA accounts, which stands for Individual Retirement Account. While 401ks are offered by employers and typically have pretty strict investment options, IRAs are much more flexible, allowing you to invest in individual assets like stocks or ETFs. One of the drawbacks, though, about IRAs is that the contribution limits are much lower. In 2025, you could only contribute $7,000, and in 2026, that's going to be increasing to $7,500. That works out to about $625 per month, and while that's a lot lower than the $2,000 per month that you can put into a 401k account, this would still grow under those same assumptions to a total of close to $2 million over a 40-year career. And yes, you can contribute to both accounts, and if you were to max both of them out, then that would get you to retire very comfortably at a grand total of $8 million. Next up are the catch-up contribution limits. These will also be changing in 2026, and these are special extra contributions that you can make to your 401k or your IRA if you're 50 or older in 2026. So for 401k accounts, this catch-up contribution is going to be increasing from $7,500 per year in 2025 up to $8,000 per year in 2026. And this is in addition to the previous contribution limit that we already spoke about for 401ks. And with this increase, this would bring the total amount that you can contribute to your 401k for 2026 up to $32,000 for the year, or $2,666.67 per month. However, if you're in those golden years between 60 and 63, then you can make an even bigger catch-up contribution called a super catch-up, which is around 150% of that catch-up contribution. So if you fall into this category, that would bring your total amount that you can contribute to the year to $36,000, which works out to a clean $3,000 per month. I would note, though, that based on my research, it seems like not every plan is offering this, so it's important to check with your employer if you're between the ages of 60 and 63 and you're interested in that super catch-up contribution, just to confirm that they do offer it. And there is one catch with these catch-up contributions, and that is if you're a high earner, there are some limitations as to how you can contribute to your 401k. If you make over $150,000 per year, then you must make catch-up contributions on a Roth basis. But it's not the end of the world. You're still getting a tax advantage on these contributions. It's just that you're going to have to pay tax on that income when you earn it, even though you're contributing it into your 401k. You will, however, get tax benefits for the growth of those catch-up contributions, as well as tax-free withdrawals in the future. All right, so that covers catch-up contributions for 401k accounts, and there are also catch-up contribution opportunities for the same age groups for IRA accounts. In 2026, that's going to be $1,100 per year for those 50 and older, bringing your total contribution limit to $8,600 per year, or $717 per month. As you could probably tell by the length of the video, 2026 was a pretty tame year for changes to retirement accounts going into 2026, especially when compared to the video that I did last year going from 2024 to 2025. There are still a lot of changes in that video that I think you should be aware about, so I'll link the video here if you're interested in checking that out. And as always, if you have any comments or questions about anything in this video or related to finance, go ahead and leave them in the comments section. I respond to every single one, and I will see you in the next video.